be live, hopefully. Looks like we're live. All right, welcome to Gamecast for, Tuesday afternoon. A little early today. My car died, so I just decided to take it off a little early. So we're here to talk about Letitia James and what happens to the civil lawsuits that are still out there, because there's some confusion out there about what happens. And so let's go right to Letitia James, the fascist in New York, very close akin to the fascist in Atlanta here, Fannie Willis. She says she's not going to drop the civil case because presidents are not immune from civil lawsuits. Well, as per usual, she's a moron and she's wrong. But let's hear from them, and I'll break down how this works now that Trump is the president.
Judgment. I want out its $470 million civil fraud judgment against President-elect Donald Trump. Joining us now with more is MSNBC's Lisa Rubin. Lisa, good morning. What does this mean?
Good morning, Jose. President Trump's lawyers are trying to get the New York Attorney General to set aside that case. But as they said in their letter today, they're refusing to do so because that case, which was a civil litigation, is primarily and almost exclusively about his pre-presidential conduct and running the Trump Organization. And as they say in their letter, there are over a dozen other defendants who are part of that $450 million.
Okay, as per usual, MSNBC doesn't know what they're talking about, and Lisa Rubin just thinks she can read minds. Let me explain this way this works. There's two types of civil litigations against president. Criminal, it's dead in its tracks, it can't go forward. There's two types of civil, though, okay? And the two cases you need to know are Nixon versus Fitzgerald. Yes, that Nixon. This guy was an analyst of some, I think for the Air Force or something like that. He went before Congress and he testified as to waste. Well, Nixon promptly fired him, and he sued Nixon for being fired, even though it's perfectly proper for the president to fire him. He was an analyst. He didn't have any immunity. And so he sued the president, and the court said he's absolutely immune. You cannot civilly sue the president for the acts of a president, firing you, obviously that. Then you have Clinton. That would be Bill Clinton, right? The first black president, as we all know, versus Jones. She sued him for some untoward advances that he made, and the court came to a slightly different conclusion. They said two things. One, yes, you are able to be sued civilly for conduct that had nothing to do with your presidency, and clearly the advances he made pre-president had nothing to do with that. But the case can be stayed and can only proceed to the point it does not interrupt his presidency. So, can Letitia James continue? Yes, she can, but only to the point that she is not interrupting the presidency. I think they're going to have a fight about that, and she will probably lose because pretty much anything she's doing is going to interrupt the presidency. But anyway, if you enjoyed this, folks, please like, comment, share, and subscribe. Really would help us out. And if you do, I will see you on the next one.